Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9.11. And as you may have remembered if you watch or if you have watched the last episode, it ended in a crash. I've noticed also if I talk for a long time without letting the clock go and I'm zooming all over the map, then if I save it after that, it will sometimes crash on saving. I'm not sure what it is. Whether it's just that the game is locked up too long, or whether by zooming all over the place I've, I don't know, filled the cache or something full of data and it's trying to deal with things. I quite honestly don't know. But so you'll notice a slight change. I had to go back and basically replay it all. And I generally, shall we say, well, one, I sort of played through it, so I sort of know some of the stuff that's coming. And so I don't make some of the same mistakes, shall we say. And you guys can help deal with this. It's also a situation of where if I can sort of concentrate on the game a bit more and less on talking to you guys, I really have learned that this is a performance. Not a hard performance or a distasteful one. Okay, yeah, I just redid these. Expressive effects get more supply throughput. Or anything like that. It's not anywhere a woe is me, but it's just a different sort of focus than playing the game. I really like talking to you, but I also really like just playing the game. Don't necessarily like replaying the same thing I just played before over again kind of thing. That isn't so much fun, but it's no hard chore. Okay, you guys are busting through there. Just checking. Okay. Yeah, you way outrun your command HQ, I know. Okay, so now I'm not purposefully trying to delay taking. In fact, I'm just the opposite. I want to get the oh, those are a lot of factories. The Moscow and Leningrad campaigns over as fairly quickly as possible. Partially worried about winter effects, partially worried about various things. But while I'm moving out here in the east, I figure I might as well keep trying to take useful bits of territory. I'm having to micro this a bit to keep these divisions from shattering, which I don't want to have happen. Okay, they held. Rommel's, oh no, here, they're coming down this way. Rommel's Panzer Army Africa shattered in its defense off camera. And I was reminded I'm a couple episodes ahead of what I'm showing about trying to get some of these units down here. We got that, so hopefully that'll help with our partisan issues here, though this should really sort of go more to Vichy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess they're gonna die. I'm gonna lose the 2nd Panzer Group HQ. Yep. Damn. Okay, my fault. We give them money for fuel. No, we're okay with the fuel. I'm trying to build my money up. As you can see here, I've been expanding the oil rigs. I've done... Some of them aren't very profitable in that they're in Germany and there's just like 1 or 2 oil units. Don't know what barrels a day, 100 barrels a day, whatever. I don't know. But you get full effect from them, where these are you're having a big negative because it's in military occupation. So, okay, well, damn, they overran that. Well, let's take them out. That disrupts my command and control, though it's not really an actual victory or loss issue anymore so much, but it's a little bit of a emotional immersion issue because I like having all the cool HQs. Okay, you come there. You're going there, you're going there. You're all run out of gas. I'm concentrating my, especially long-range air power. Feeding gas to there. Okay, oh good. Got these guys sent up from there. So, do we have a 2nd Corps in Aden? 2nd Corps in Aden? Oh no. I guess maybe I should bring even the Indian Legion over here right now. I should have done that. That was planning on going to invade India, but... And let's attach the Indian Legion. Oh, well, let's give it a H area leader. I've got it better. Don't mind 2 star leaders for corps because, especially if they're not going to be in combat and that has no combat assets, they don't contribute a whole lot to it. And I'm looking for correct immersion. Okay, but see, he's Luftwaffe. He wouldn't be commanding. Oh, this guy will do. They're looking for a quartermaster. And First Army there. Okay. But so attack, attack, support, attack. Support, attack. Oh, what's our terrain like? Oh, just desert, but still. Our immediate Panzer Group at Von Kleist. But then we still have that. Oh, take this province. Take out the armored cars and whatever else there. We're now making a dent in all of this. Yes, okay. Yearly global game balance. This is just, if you don't understand, I know not everyone watches every episode. This is to balance out all of these texts that really did get unbalanced. I really like the progressive element of it, but it just sort of overdoes it. Okay, anti-aircraft ammunition has advanced. Good. Let's come down to the bottom since shift a lot of leadership back over to officers. And not that we need. Well, I want it at 110% or a little more, but. And let's see, we were down 22 on that, and we're bringing that. Okay, that's all right. So we're working on things. And of course, there is okay. Oh, counter group advice, yes. Yes. Just in case, and it's gotten some viewership, I did post a quick video talking to a fanatical bundle for Slithering Games. If you don't know, Slithering Games is now owned or owns or whatever Matrix Games, which are really the sort of hardcore wargaming company. They're doing a bundle, a lot of good stuff. You can get the like 3 or whatever game for like $1.50, and then it's like $3 for 6 games or 7 or something. And then there's a 7th game that can move it up. That one's not so military, but just, you know, I'm not getting paid to push it. We were laughing about that at the time, but it's really just because it's the type of stuff I think you guys would want, and it's super cheap. That's all, really. If I looked at it and saw 2 or 3 things I would probably use for the series, or you make a series out of the channel, so. I thought I should let you know. We'll let them be organized a little bit more. Same with that. That. Okay, good. I do sort of want to head the... Okay. On board. Oh, we didn't get officers for them either. Oh, well, that's my fault. I knew I didn't have any command staff. Okay. There we go. They're left guarding there. Fine. Yeah, just transport over to that. We want to keep the supply burden down. And supply the Italians. Partisans everywhere. Kill them. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't disagree about this at all. This seems... well, that it's happening all in the same moment is a bit unrealistic, of course. But that we have partisan effects in many areas, yes. And so long as I think most of these will be pretty damn easy to kill. At least I hope they are. Okay, you're defending. You attack there. You attack there. They somehow got that, so you come this way. Okay, SD guys, you do your job. There you go there, you attack here. Alright. Oh yes, lots of events coming. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're under attack places. Japan has decided Republic of China Nanjing. They're giving out, they'll go through several stages of giving them territory and then taking away the coast. Which I think is a good idea. Get the Japanese out where they're going to do the best operations. Okay, and 4-engine fighter or transport plane prototype has advanced. Great. That's what we really sort of want. Okay. Technology will end this for now. And British raids the Adriatic. Well, monthly outbreak of partisans there as well. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't. Okay, revolverheld. I know. Well, I don't think you're watching too closely right now, but I really hope you do. Got to take a look at the conditions for when that fires. No, they're up here in Trieste. I think the Italians will take them. Okay, I think we sort of didn't we have this once before the crash. So, yes, we want more Becker conversions. Assassination of Admiral Darlan. During the night of the 7th through the 8th of November, forces of pro-Allied group in Algiers seized control of Algiers in anticipation of the invasion. In the process, they captured Darlan. The Allies had anticipated little resistance from the French forces in North Africa to bring a quick end to the resistance and cooperated with the Allies, came to an agreement with Darlan, who commanded. Okay, the Darlan deal proved highly controversial as Darlan. Okay, interesting. They lose that. Pairs, Group A, East, E Commando, distributed through the Eastern Mediterranean area of the Luftwaffe. Okay, yeah. Führer Bunker was an air raid shelter located near the Reich Chancellery in Berlin. It was part of the subterranean bunker complex, which constructed in two major phases, one part in 36, another in 43. Hitler took up residence in the Führer Bunker January 16th of January 1945, and it became the epicenter of the Nazi regime until the last week of World War II. Hitler married Eva Braun here during the last week of April 1945, shortly before they committed suicide. Till February. Okay, 5%. That's a little much. I hope he's going and looking at some of the others, but oh my God, he did go in he did say that he agreed and was going to change the Channel Islands. Now it was 5% for 6 months, 5% for the Führer Bunker. Seems, I don't know exactly what you get, but Führer Bunker, yeah, lose the 5,000 supplies, manpower. Yeah, we'll build it. Oh, let's take a look. I just want to see if we have like more fortifications. Okay, so we currently have level 3 pillboxes, not forts, but pillboxes. So no, didn't do anything. Schwer Panzer Abteilung 505. Yes, we want that. Okay. And we want to do Nordwall? What's Nordwall? Oh. Okay, let's let's do manual espionage focus. We'll just go with extra spies. And let's do the economic boost short term again. We'll do those sort of immediately here. Okay, we've won most of the ones where we were already occupying. Oh, we've got to go. Well. Okay. You're coming there, you're coming up there. When you turn around and go that way, you were sort of in a fortuitous position in the way, I guess. Okay, you take that. You guys. March down that way, you march this way. You guys can take them. Let's attach you to a higher police unit. Do we have one around here? That says higher assistant Switzerland. That's probably why we didn't do it. Not a good one to attach to. Well, let's send these guys. These guys. And these guys just to make sure they take that. With the least pain possible. Okay, well, you can stay right there. You're gonna stay there, of course. You can come. Colonial light infantry will be good in this roughish terrain here. Okay, I want a bunch more partisan killing type things. Good. Still taking out those arrows, and so are these guys. Okay, where's the 86? There it is. Let's throw you out like we need somebody else. Take the front line of the attack. Good. Where else? Where are our... Okay, rebase. Oh, they're out here. Here? Yeah, let's get you out patrolling. Maybe you can get my boot passing by. Okay, you're already here. You come up and see about grabbing these guys here. Still a little concerned if we're going to see some sort of scripted invasion. Defense, what is defense? No, we don't need that. I don't want to lose all that oil. We're doing good. Nord Wall. The German defense division was built in southwest Leningrad. No, I'm taking Leningrad. I don't need Nord Wall. Okay, but we do need to make sure we're producing almost 100 more supplies per turn. Get to producing them. How many damn events? Taking those out. Okay. So, yes, they're giving territory. Medium bomber prototypes have advanced. Very good. And they're grayed out, I guess. Yes. Alright. 78th Sturm Division. Oh, are we losing? No, okay, just this one. At the beginning of 43, the 78th Sturm Division was organized. Next several months. Sturm assault reflected. Okay, alright. Schnell Division West. A little too many of the things there, but quotes. Yes, we want that. Battle Commander Becker's self-propelled rocket conversions. Yes, we want those. The 29th Waffen Grenadier Division, Der Italian. Yes, we want that. Though that wouldn't have happened at this historically. Sure, I want the division, so we're going to take it. But Italy's not lost. Not being at all so, but we'll take that. Veteran, we need more. Yeah, taxed by the U.S. AAF, U.S. Army Air Forces, of our U-boat industries as well. Okay, damaged shipyards in Wilhelmshaven. Okay. Yeah, well. Unfortunately, we lost that. Now, I have been fighting out some of their air raids. They've been doing a lot of air raids, as we can see some here. That doesn't have any anti-aircraft. We can see some here because it damaged that. So the Americans this time have been going after things. I know they'd also gone after some of my shipping, but I've gotten there, so we don't need too many scripted stuff, at least this time. Okay. Okay, cause SOE supports Yugoslav resistance groups. Okay, so that's gonna pop up even more. Lots of stuff there. occupy, but we will, I guess, raid out of it a bit, but... Oh, come on. 41 hours. Okay, electronic computing machine is advanced, and which allows research of proximity fuse for artillery, a control system, small ships, and gyroscopic sights. Great, great, great. And I think yeah, we're gonna stop that. But we've got it to a well, and flying boat prototypes, and I bet you that's grayed out. Yes. And we now have extra stuff. So, well, proximity fuses looks really good. What would that AA on some of the ships, I guess. Which ones? But and then of course the gyroscopic sights. Advanced ones. Okay, that's a little too far. Well, we're in 43 already, but let's jump up here and get proximity fuses. That will really help, as you see, with a lot of stuff. We can do that. Heavy snow and blizzards reported in Russia. Winter has come. Gundung. I'm sure I sound really weird. 1942, Christmas ring broadcast. Okay, helps all of that. Good. Now we also want to do, I wanted to sort of wait for an annual national focus. Okay. Manpower's okay. So we don't have to do the 20% manpower bonus. 10% armor, that would be decent. Luftwaffe, now that's getting awfully far down, and 5%. Reich economics. I think we're sort of okay on Reich economics. 700 IC. Effective. After all of those pluses and minuses, you have the two really big improved technology and total economic mobilization, but the rest you really have a lot more minuses. 20% Caucasus railroads and other things that will go away in time. I don't think those are needed. Yeah, the 10% manpower seems good. And, well, I probably haven't noticed so much because I didn't specifically point it out. But I've thrown a bunch of two carriers, a light and a normal carrier, and a bunch. Oh, Storm Division, you need to go to the top. And a bunch of other, well, some full cruisers, but a bunch of other light, but real warships, as well as, of course, these two guys that sort of kept me from putting in more battleships. And Django was playing Way 3 recently and was commenting to me. He ran into what he thought, and I'm not disagreeing or anything, was a roughly comparable American fleet, and just got his ass handed to him with his German one. And now I told him, well, just avoid combat. That your first problem was he went into combat with him. Now I speculated. He disagrees because he would think that they couldn't have researched it that fast. But I think there may be some American cheat research bonuses or whatnot. But that he may have just been outclassed by way ahead researched naval resources. So the big thing is not to get into combat with the American fleet. And he wants, he's invading America, and I've shown in the past how to get there, go around this way as well as come across to here. So do it in short things. And you can do it. And I think we are still going to mostly do that, but I think we will do our shipyards. We will do shipyards now. Examine our shipyards, so we will replace the one in Wilhelmshaven and get two in Königsberg and one in Sutton. Alright. We'll go with that. Defense of the Balkans region. Okay, what does this say? Increase German defensive measures throughout the Balkans region. Decision will trigger events leading to OOBs with historical combat units, land, air, sea. Okay. We'll do that. Formed. Note to players. In order to launch the Balkans event, you need to accept the deployment of the Theater HQ. All other units need the flag from this starting event. Okay, so prepare the Balkans event. Southern Europe. Okay. Luftwaffe, Army, and I have no idea who that guy is. Carrying a rifle of some sort. But these guys don't look happy. I'm going to... He's some sort of... well, is that guy back there? Some sort of non-German guy. I think these are prisoners. I think. Could be wrong. So, we'll take that. Obviously, it's, well, I'm saying obviously, but I do think we have lists here. That it is likely that it's geared towards dealing with a we're not doing that. British, invasions coming up, but through the Mediterranean, but we don't have those, of course. Well, we might have them, but we shouldn't really. Okay. We don't have enough units really here, so we're going to... They're coming that way. Oh, well, okay, well, they're coming that way, so let's... And these guys here, let's... do that. Don't have anybody there, so yeah, let's come... here. They can move into there. They're going to put that one anyway. Ready, okay. Okay, they're going to help the Italians out. Okay. We lost the battle somewhere. Okay, one of these guys are shattered. Okay, these guys are here though. They're still moving there, they're doing that. Man, where are they? Okay, they're coming. Running low on supplies, I see. Keep coming though. You guys come up here. Still very worried about a cryptid invasion in North Africa. Okay, the mini L or X. To get a little closer for that to work. Okay, well that gives some command authority there. Everything is Propens Army Africa is coming back in this direction, but probably gonna end up going somewhere else further away. This guy, he's one of our main. We'll give him a break. And up here. Okay, looks like the local region. Who was it that shattered? Guessing it's somebody here. Yeah, this guy. Oh wow. Well, I guess we can send you east. Can you take more? Oh, they lost, okay. I know they're just a transport unit. I didn't expect them to win. You take that out. You take those guys out. Wow, these guys are having a hard time. Stop attacking them. You come down here. Nope, taking out another submarine up here, okay. And light bomber prototypes advanced, very good. Let's see. What was one of the anti-aircraft? I forget. Well, I don't know if we almost immediately forgot it. Okay. Fire control there, or well, we do have that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Luftwaffe Commando Südost. Formation Fighter Command Southeast. Was there a whole southern Eastern Europe? Okay, so this is coming off of doing that, and another Army Corps formed in Norway. Okay. No, thank you, Italy. Oh good, finally stomped out all those airborne landings. Oh, these guys are just creeping slowly. Well, once you get there, circle around and take that out. Okay, naval bomber prototypes have advanced. Very good. And are grayed out, I'm sure. Well, we could do that. But, you know, we're going to come to these 1944 techs. Himmler medals. Oh. Himmler is interested in the occupation. Fear and loathing. National revolt risk. Command. We'll demand this. Okay, increase production, attract prime movers. Yes, support our allies in Saudi Arabia. Basically, we're getting them an air base and many aircraft guns and a little bit of is almost non-existent amounts except for you know, supply and fuel, but it's something. Probably have plenty more of that. But the air base is what's sort of important. We give them money for fuel. No. Decline. We're moving almost all production right now over to supplies because I want to build up supplies. Hopefully still have most of this because right now we're down by 11. And so this hopefully will push us. Okay, and then we will also add one here, add one here, and where? Pick up, no, there, yeah. So we no longer have any losses of production due to partisans in any of these three primary oils. So that's really helped us out because that was like, well, high 30s, low 40s, I think, you know, but it's helping. Okay, No, it's more. We've been thinking about going to India, and India can wait. I've also moved him over here so he can get. Where are we running? Okay, we can supply straight into here or here. Here would be better, Muscat. Okay, create a supply convoy. We're going to go out of Rekia to Muscat. There we go. Now with that, let's start a production of those, and let's start just because we're eating. I want a cushion, either to so that we can do some long supply convoys, or jumping into them, or just deal with losses. Okay, so we got these guys. He stays right where they are. Special purpose armor, fine. Coming there. Attached to the English Legion as well. Send you out there. Light infantry. I don't have good headquarters for you yet. Don't have good headquarters for you yet either. You guys, you come up. I think I have. Where are they? Are they here? No. There is a naval infantry brigade there, but that's here they are. Have some marine invasion force type units. We're going to use those to take some of the Indian island, or Indian Ocean islands, I should say. I think. What I think I'll do with them. Okay, another communist resistance rising in Bulgaria. Okay, again, revolverheld. This needs a little more work because it's a little bit of an overkill. But everywhere, outbreak. Somewheres, yes. 5, 6 provinces, sure. Okay, well, it looks like we've won just about everywhere. So, well, let's attack there, let's attack here, let's attack there, attack here so they don't stay cut off from supplies. That looks like a plan. And we got more production. Able to shift around better. And we're going to take this opportunity to end the episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you for liking the videos. If you haven't already but made it this far, you better subscribe to the channel. I want to see you around more often. And of course, I really love hearing from you most of all. So please post something, anything halfway intelligible. You know, you could even tell me what you had for lunch or something. I don't know. But just love hearing from you. So see you next time for more Hearts of Iron.